To Let's Be Honest. This is the season finale.
Oh my God, you guys, don't cry. Don't cry. It's a time of celebration because this show has been so amazing and introduced us to y'all. And especially me, because they knew TJ. But it has been fun. Quite the journey.
They've been falling in love with some Barbie Quinn, okay?
Hey, I mean, it is a Barbie movement now. I came at the perfect time.
Big facts.
I've always been Barbie Quinn. So I kind of just, I appreciate everyone's compliment by getting on the Barbie train this year.
I love it. Well, we do have a special guest in the studio today. We got the Truth Experiment.
What's up, girls? What's up, everybody? Hello.
Perfect.
How you doing?
Perfect name.
I'm honored to be here on such a important occasion. I love the show. I love you guys. I'm just stoked to be here. So
well, we have to go out with a bang. So
That's and it's perfect to have you here in the studio.
And with that name, the Truth Experiment on Let's Be Honest. I mean, come on now, let's go.
It makes so much sense.
It really doesn't get much better than this.
I love it.
It's almost as if we planned it.
Right.
Was that a cheesy mom joke?
It was, but I liked it.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
here for the cheesy. Corny is cool to me. I'm here for it. But yeah, so
cheers to the freaking weekend. How was y'all's 4th? Does everybody like the 4th? How do you feel about it? Did you party? Do you not party?
It is a question.
It is a question because I feel like a lot of people were low key, went out of town and stuff and didn't really do anything. Whereas I'm used to from East Coast vibes. We go
go hard. You
yeah,
white.
we go hard.
White folks go hard on July 4th. They do.
This is the one time. This is the loudest he's ever spoken.
I know.
The loudest he's ever interjected.
About white people, it's
I know.
White people.
I know. Listen.
I'm just saying, white folks go
I'm
hard
from
on July 4th.
outside Philadelphia. I'm not from Connecticut, for God's sake. Give me some credit.
I think if we live in the United States and we are American, hey,
this is Texas.
I don't think there's anything wrong with celebrating it. I think now, yes, there has been do we agree with what the government has been doing and what they've been passing? A lot of people, I definitely don't, and that's me personally. But we also do live in this country. If you don't want to be here, you can go to another country.
I'm gone. No, I'm just kidding. I celebrate. I was celebrating with my people.
Were you popping some fireworks?
Yeah.
Were you eating?
Yeah.
You weren't hating on Instagram? Because I saw a lot of hate on Instagram.
Was there really?
Yes.
I
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see
hating.
it.
No, not D.
Oh,
Other people. No, D. I was just.
He's on one today.
I know. He's like, you coming?
He's like,
for
it's
me,
the finale. I'm coming out.
Man.
I'm coming out.
Woo!
I want to. No. You see that we are. But yeah, I've definitely saw a lot of hey, I also feel like people, if that's the way you feel, for sure, but I don't know.
I honestly didn't think about it. I literally just thought about being on a boat, eating food and drinking. And seeing fireworks.
I feel like it's a day to celebrate.
I didn't even think about what's actually going on.
Because you're
No, because we live in the United States.
Listen, I'll have you know, I'm not
just joking.
I may be white, but I'm not rich.
D, go take a shot.
Okay.
Take a shot.
Okay.
But yeah, so what did you do for a 4th of July? Did you celebrate?
I did what probably a lot of people do, was enjoy my one day off of work and like got my life together 5% more. Like, fuck, there's nobody to root for, right? The left hates their shit, the right hates their shit.
Right, yeah.
But if you look around you, we all love our friends and our lives.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
So I was just living my fucking life and not what is there to even be like, yo,
Talk about it.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I'm
did.
rocking with him.
you're right.
I did my laundry, ate a big meal, hooked up with my girl. That's it.
It's about food, friends, and I have to say I do like fireworks though.
Fuck
Yeah.
yes.
I saw a
Fuck
really good fireworks show and I was like, felt like a kid again. It's very exciting.
Hell yeah.
So like, hint to my future husband, I would love to be like proposed to like with firework display. Whoever
like
you are
that,
out
yeah.
there.
Go
Be
big
on
or
July
go home.
4th, because otherwise he's going to get arrested and a ticket and all that.
Oh my gosh.
It's
he's
just
always
the
got it.
truth.
No, that's good. Hot tip to the guys out there: propose on July 4th
Yeah.
because it's free fireworks.
Exactly.
That's a good call.
True.
That's a hack.
So
bro.
is it really illegal to not like to blow up fireworks? Like when
Your
it's
dreams
not
are dead. You're like, no.
I know. Well, it's because I've
No, I
gone to
feel like-
fireworks shows that aren't on 4th of
You have to
July.
have
So
a
I'm like,
permit. Just a permit
So,
and all
so,
that.
What
so
fireworks?
okay, so if we're getting logistical, future
Maybe it was
husband, make
illegal.
sure you have a permit then.
All these underground fireworks
above.
shows you've been going to.
hey, it's lit.
I know,
Those are the
I
most
know.
fun.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, I did see one on social media. So like, I feel like this year has been. I feel like there was a lot of unnecessary, I guess, like careless recklessness. Because I saw this one video where this guy held like I guess one of them that like the big bomb. What are they? Bomb rocket? I don't know what they're called. The ones that go up and boom.
Oh, I like those. That's like,
Yeah.
woo!
Well, he turned it on in the middle of the street and threw it at this guy's car, and the guy was still in the car, and the guy was like trying to close the door. It made it in before he could close the door, and then it just blew up.
Shut
And
up.
everyone in the street was watching.
Oh
yeah.
my god, bro.
I'm assuming the guy died.
No, I don't know what happened afterwards, but he was definitely like out of it, like trying to get out of the car, like, and it was full of smoke, like.
I mean, you gotta be.
I did see that. That was
You
crazy.
saw it,
The
yeah.
windows
I
blew off.
want to see
Yes.
it.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was
That's
like, that
nuts,
looked like
bro.
a real bomb. The way that
that's
was crazy.
horrible.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
horrible.
And it was in like a
gosh.
2-seater truck.
I don't think he was trying to throw it in there though.
Yeah.
Do you think he was
Like he was
trying
probably
to?
like joking around or something,
Yeah,
and it
well, he
really
just-
like went.
But
the
that's
wrong
when it
way.
happens. Don't joke around with stuff that can cause like
not
real
joke
damage
around with
like
fireworks,
that. Like,
kids.
Be safe.
No,
I had a little
seriously.
cousin too that like my mom was like turned on the firework and was walking, and then my other little cousin was like trying to throw stuff like fireworks at her, and I was like, "What are you doing? You are being like we say traviesos. Like you're being a bad little shit." You are being bad. What are you doing? And it's like even adults are out here being reckless, y'all. Like if you're doing fireworks, please be safe. Anything, be safe. We're trying to see the next day.
Let's just be
So.
safe in general, please.
Yeah. But that
Let's try
part.
not to kill each other over the weekend.
Right. Let's celebrate.
Great. These are the standards now.
Now we know that fireworks are illegal on other days than 4th of July, and don't do that to people. Come on now.
I will say it did give me a good excuse to dress up like Wonder Woman though, because I have this like vintage like Wonder Woman like corset that I've just been saving with matching boots, and so that was exciting. You can visit my Playboy profile for
If you wanna see
further
that
details.
Okay. Go
Get your
support.
money.
Support local artists and creators.
Bro, you remember Playboy magazines, bro?
Yep.
These
Well,
kids,
now they're going.
Well, now
On
it's
socials,
Yeah,
yeah.
now it's virtual.
these
Yeah,
kids don't know what it's
digital.
like. These kids
Having the
got it so
centerfolds.
easy, bro. The magazines, you had to
No, he's
hide
talking
them.
about the viewers.
Your parents could find them. Come on, man. Those were
It's
slick.
a different world. Like,
It is.
yeah, you can you can get it like too for free. Like, you don't pay for anything. Like,
Oh, I put a
well, I'm
price
saying,
on
like,
mine.
Basically, OnlyFans is like the local newspaper version of Playboy. It's like
I'd say like that's the
Like, let me
local
search-
version. That's like becoming more like Pornhub almost. Though.
They should print those
Yeah,
out.
that's
I
true.
would get OnlyFans magazine
I'd say
if
like
it
of
was
the
all Austin
spectrum.
girls.
Of the spectrum.
That's a good idea.
That's not a bad idea, bro.
you're
Well,
like,
say.
if y'all do that,
Well, if
here
you want
it
to
came
log
out to
into
get those copyrights.
if you want to log into Playboy, go to Barbie Quinn's profile, and if you would like to make a tip, go ahead right now.
Congratulations. That's dope.
Yeah, shout out. Yes, go show love on Playboy to our awesome host, Barbie Quinn.
Hell yeah.
Don't go.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
do
you,
the
thank you.
randoms. Come on.
Yeah, support.
Don't do the randoms.
Plus, I just
They
got
don't care
new
about
tits.
you.
I just got new tits, and I'm saving for a skinny BBL. So let's
Oh
go.
my gosh!
Okay,
Come on with the
let's go.
surgeries, no more. It's a surgery limit at Pop Awesome Media.
Oh my god.
Is that covered by insurance?
Or is it covered by the company?
Is that in He's paying for it.
Maybe if I get enough donations.
Oh my god.
Should we set some viewership like goals?
No, we don't need no more surgeries. People's dying from them surgeries.
No, I know. You're oh, so you're looking out for me.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
That's horrible, bro.
You reported on one.
Oh no! Shout out to everyone tapping in. I see you. I leaned over in the chat.
I know. I can't see from here. Thank God.
I know. I always get.
It's
A little,
So you need to get that LASIK instead of that whatever you're trying to get.
LASIK. It's only for reading though, not for everything. Can you
need
still
LASIK,
get
though.
LASIK just for reading?
yeah.
I don't know.
Like
Burning into
'cause
my
you're-
eyeball is like a whole nother situation.
All right, let's get into
You're like,
these
I'll
topics.
be asleep. I need to be asleep. Let's see what
Okay,
we got.
next topic.
Adam and
Yeah.
Lena. Adam and Lena.
So yes.
So speaking of porn,
speaking of porn,
as we tend to do.
Yes, is a porn star, and Adam 22 was, kind of vocal that.
Which
was,
is her-
I feel
he's
like
her
like,
husband.
unsure. Yes, that's her husband.
married
But she
with
had
with
been-
kids.
Yes, and she had been doing some footage with the females, and now she wanted to do one, I guess, with the man, and she also chose one of the biggest male stars on Blacked. And
What do you mean by biggest?
Biggest.
I love that. I guess both.
Yeah, I was gonna say both actually.
Both and both. He's also most viewed, and I don't know if he's the biggest, but
He's huge.
he is huge though.
Where
He's a
do they
massive dude.
film this on? Is this on like?
On her OnlyFans.
Oh, on her OnlyFans. Okay.
Yeah. So
So is he popular amongst the OnlyFans community, or is he more of like a porn star?
both.
Okay.
I think he was doing porn for other platforms before.
So he's like a
OnlyFans came out.
professional.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So I guess people are just talking about it, like, what's gonna happen now? Is she gonna be doing more work with men?
Yeah, she is.
And so is Adam okay with
Well,
it?
I was gonna say the
'cause he's not
the
feeling
real
some type of
question is
way.
like, what's his reaction, and also how long do we think they will last after this? Now,
Well, I mean, they've been talking about it for a while, and
yeah, but talking about it and doing
but
it.
yeah,
are two different
initially he
things.
felt a little. He said woozy in the stomach is what his words. But
Wait
I
till he
mean, right
sees it.
now because she pre-ordered. It's not even out yet. She pre-ordered it, and the numbers are like through the roof of what they thought it was gonna be. So they're getting like a major bag off of this, and it's not even out yet. He said, and it probably is like one of the biggest, porn videos in the last couple years. Like, what's been talked more about as far as a porn video than this one?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I guess you're right.
I don't know. I like.
I mean, I
to
don't
me,
really follow like what's hot or not in the porn community per se.
You're like, I have sex,
But I mean,
so I don't.
when's the last time you talked about something
But yeah,
like
no,
this?
you're
This is
right.
like
I mean, probably Pam Anderson,
And that was
and that wasn't
You know
even
what?
intentional.
the Kim K one maybe.
Yeah,
I
but that
thought-
also wasn't intentional.
I thought it was super interesting how so one of the reasons it's successful, right? Like, why are so many people talking about it? I went on Twitter, right, and the internet, because guys are literally freaking out, right? It's mostly guys being surprised by this.
Yeah.
You're all talking about the business because I think guys lied. A lot of people are lying to themselves, and in general, the way I do relationships with girls and the way I am with people I love, like monogamy, whatever. If you're dating, the point is, if you're dating a girl that's that fine, bro, in this world, are you gonna be with her for 10 years and think she's never gonna fuck anyone else at least once or twice during that time? Can we at least respect that you're probably gonna do the same thing too? And there's things in relationships that drift, right? And it's a lot of guys are insecure about it, so they're all freaked out. They're all calling him out. If you're dating a girl that hot, you're pulling girls, and you're loving these amazing women, don't be insecure. If they sleep with someone, yeah, it's okay that he doesn't give a fuck, and guess what? I'm cool with all.
She loves it.
Dude, come on. I respect my girl.
Speak to me.
That's what it is, bro. And it's funny to see everyone freak out about
Yeah.
it. It's bro,
giving
who
it more
gives a
clout.
fuck? Who gives a fuck if you're the man? You're still good anyways. You think Drake's out here worrying about what other guys these girls are fucking? No.
You're like, he's not. Yeah, I don't know. I think if it's a decision, when you're married, if y'all made that decision and you are both okay with it, then there shouldn't be I'm coming back from what we decided and what I said I was okay with. Like, if this is something you're okay with, then you're open to it. If you're not, then you need to be vocal about it. And like you said, if you're going to be cheating or like messing around with other people, they should be able to do the same thing.
But if your girl wants to, I agree with you, and I think that's I think in our society, girls are kind of told to play that game. Mm-hmm. Also, I'm a very like compassionate, different kind of dude with my like monogamous relationships. So if my girl, and I'm obsessed with her, right? She's a 12. That's my woman. And if she's like, yeah, every once in a while, if I meet a guy here or there, I'll have a one night stand, maybe once a year, like here or there. I'll be like, cool, I don't need to know about it. I'm still riding with you, because I don't want my girl to feel like she's gonna be invalidated by the way she actually feels. I'm playing myself.
Or like suffocated, I would say, is like a good term. So right. I don't know if you've been following the show, but
suffocated.
My boyfriend and I have an arrangement, and it's really all about communication. So I am allowed to have relations with other people, but it's more about like open communication. Yeah. So it's like, you know,
because if something
letting
would
him
hurt
know
someone, then
like what's going on, or
then
like
that affects the relationship.
Yeah. And so it's like, you know, we check in with each other and make sure the other person's okay first, because like it's more like just about honesty.
And she did. She checked in with Adam before she did the porn.
So.
He said cool. She said cool. And everyone on the internet gets to be in their feels. But I thought it was chill. I thought it was okay.
But yeah,
if it works for them, it works for them.
Honestly, like we've had like one bad dispute, which just so happened to be last week, but besides that, it's been like the healthiest relationship I've ever had, because I don't have the fear about like talking about those things, or like there's no secrecy, there's no feeling bad about this, there's no feeling bad about being attracted to somebody else. There's just like,
how about instead of being hard on your girl, like go to therapy, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try that.
Or just
therapy.
Switching it up.
Try that. You know, play those cards. See how that makes your life. Because pulling awesome girls who could do whatever they want, I don't want to quit it. You know.
I love this guy.
I'm quitting it.
I know.
Yeah, and you see, like,
did you start it?
And you see, I think that also comes into it. If y'all like, if both people in the relationship are cool with it, y'all are on the same page, dope. And like it's all like heels. Go all in. Like, if that's y'all's vibe, that's y'all's vibe. Like, but you can't be like, one person can be super open and someone else can be like super traditional. Like, then that's when it comes into like,
the traditional thing ain't working, bro. Everybody's getting divorced. Everybody's breaking up. Like,
well, because that's not really what they wanted.
That's not what they
like
wanted,
they're lying to themselves. So people who are, I feel like that's where it is. Like, some people pretend to want this, but they don't really want that.
No, relationships are beautiful, and love is beautiful.
Yeah.
And like, I try to appreciate it for what it is. And these things, we go through phases. Like, people are kind of like, every 10 years, even if it's a big love, like switching part, like appreciate shit for what it is and just love. People are so worried about the rules they're setting that they end up hating their fucking lives. Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm not trying to play it's about me. It's still about me. I don't want to play myself ever. You know, that's just the number one rule. I don't know. Adam's a dope dude. I feel like he's the fucking man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Adam.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's just like, sometimes you never know until you're in it. So like theoretically it can seem okay, but like, you know, it's almost like only the strong survive. Like actually getting
also
through
that part,
it.
yeah. So like, to be honest, let's be honest. Could TJ do it? Could I share my man? I don't think I could.
No, I can't share my man either. So it's a one way thing for me.
So you don't keep that same energy?
No, that's true. Yeah.
No, I'm perfectly honest that I am way too jealous of a bitch to be sharing him. Mm-mm.
No, that's.
But he's okay with that.
That's how a lot of girls feel, which I do think is the frustrating part. Because.
But if he wasn't okay with me going out, then I wouldn't. It would just be a different kind of relationship then. But since he's okay with it, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, and you see in my relationship, like my man is also monogamous and kind of has the same viewpoint. So
yeah, when girls cross that line with a guy, when they like, that's the thing guys have to understand too. When girls open up and give themselves to like guys emotionally, it's like a really fucking big deal for them. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they feel stronger about that than guys do sometimes. And it has its own imbalance, but like...
Yeah, sex is sex. Emotional relationships are definitely different, for sure.
Big facts.
And then emotional relationships with sex are just like deal breakers.
Yeah,
I think for that would be
she doesn't want.
It's like
what?
Like D's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's be honest.
Next topic. Coi Leray just dropped the album like a week ago, and she only sold 10K units, which is very low for somebody of her stature.
Who is it again?
Coi Leray.
Okay, first, I don't think we talked about how her outfit was at the BET Awards last episode. And so I just want to give her props and how awesome it was to see her in such a creative, like, I loved how it looked, like the outfit, and having all the female artists, or as many as she could put on there. I loved it. I love the love. I love the strong female empowerment and unity. So I just want to shine some light. I know she didn't do like amazing numbers, but like, girl, I'm here for your movement. You know,
what's her movement? Just babes supporting babes kind of thing.
Yeah, like that kind of
supporting other female rappers.
Yeah,
I like that. Of course, I like that.
Yeah,
she makes smashes. You can play that shit in the club though. It might not have sold, but you could still go play it in the club tonight. It's gonna be a blast.
Right. Nice. So why do you think that her sales weren't?
I love this one outfit she's wearing.
It's just because she's a singles artist, right? Like the way.
But Ice Spice is a singles artist.
No, but Ice Spice is a internet hype, genuine phenomenon.
And especially right now, like Coi Leray has been doing this since 2017? I think that's when I first heard her.
She's on Atlantic Record. She's an Atlantic Records project, you know, and they're giving her singles. She's working with like David Guetta. Her A&R Aton is over there. They're cooking up, you know, radio singles. So
like a Maren Morris.
Yeah, no, Maren Morris is still more of a songwriter. Like Coi Leray, they're literally she makes great music, but the reason the albums aren't selling is because she's a radio singles artist. If the Atlantic record machine isn't pumping it through radio, which is what they do.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Got it now.
And Ice Spice just posts something on Twitter and it goes because it's Ice Spice. But she's gonna get good records and she's supporting female rappers, which is dope. And they're gonna keep giving her when you're at Atlantic, it's like Flow Ride is in that camp.
Yeah, I was
Jason
gonna say
Derulo is in that camp.
It's all within the family. You can keep within the family and still have plenty to work with.
Yeah.
They got all the songwriter hits.
Yeah. So. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like people also want to like push right when they drop, and like the song might not do so well right now, but then in a couple months it might like go off. The album might get crazy plays because something happened on social media usually.
Because there's just like so much going on that I mean, I know I have like a 2-second attention.
She's not on Atlantic. All right, I might have been wrong about the label she's on. Fake news. But
she signed.
Of course Chris has to correct us. Of course. You couldn't have gotten that right for us. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoops. Sorry, boys.
Sorry, boys. I love that though.
All right, next topic. This popular podcaster girl. Her name is
it Barbie Quinn?
No, her name is Pearliest, Pearly Things. But she just said that women shouldn't vote, and she's going like viral for that.
I think she said that just to go viral because that's the dumbest shit.
No, she's standing. She's standing on that.
Yeah, but she's doing it to just create.
She's doing
a
it
hoopla.
to get like the clout.
Yeah, she's doing it to just like create attention around herself.
Because I don't think any person, man, woman, whatever you identify as, wants to be not represented.
Yeah.
Like what?
No,
you want to have no
that
say?
literally makes no sense whatsoever. If she really does believe that, then we need to check her into a mental institution.
They should make guys not allowed to vote and let girls only vote and see how it turns out.
Ooh,
or we should like vote separately and like see the difference. That would be interesting.
I mean, you can they do those after voting.
No, but I'm saying like at separate times. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this day is like only, you know, so it's like sometimes you get in there and like you make like a game time decision. No, I mean, like, you know, in your head, but like
a lot of the time you don't.
Not for the big one, but for some of the smaller ones too, and some of the propositions.
It's a game time decision.
For some of the smaller,
well, because you get in there and there's so many people on
that and like
a lot of people the next election are going to be staring at Biden, Trump, and you're right, they're going to be in there just shaking.
They're going to be like, wait a minute, this is happening again?
And then they're going to pick that, what is it, that damn dude from Florida who is just as bad. Like, geez.
No, he ain't winning. Biden's going to win.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's those people who are like, oh, I don't want Biden, I don't want Trump. Well, let me go with this guy who takes away history.
If they do that, Biden's going to win easily. Because that's going to take away from the Trump votes.
Well, then I guess it'll really depend who his vice president is, since he will probably fall out of his wheelchair sooner or later. Then
it's still Kamala.
We need someone who's new, who is ready to to give this new energy because the world is changing.
Well, here's the problem. I literally went to like a networking event downtown the other day, and it was a lot of college students that were there networking, trying to learn more about like the companies that are around town and da da da. And so I asked like 4 of them. I was like, so like what was your major? Like, you know, they either just graduated or were graduating, and they all majored in entrepreneurship or like majored in like building a startup. Arts. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's not a degree. Like, that's the stuff you learn on the job. But like, what's your like foundation?
Well, nobody wants to work for nobody.
And I was like, okay. I was like, well, what kind of company do you want to build? Like, what kind of company do you want? They have no answers. And here's the other thing. Nobody's learning a trade anymore, which is why like you see all these like half done construction projects all around town because nobody knows how to damn do anything anymore. So like, we're all going to wind up with like nobody to run the country because everybody thinks they're going to make like some sort of like emoji app that's like going to make them a billionaire,
or
but
be
like
an
influencer. But like nobody can even clog our fucking toilet soon.
Well, as humans decline, robots are advancing.
For God's sake.
Yo, shout out to the Mexican community because I see y'all out there working
yes.
all the time.
Yes.
Cleaning lady is
fucking
fabulous.
America all
yes.
the time. So,
and sweating and hard labor, and I have mad respect.
And no one sees it coming, but in 100 years, Mexico is going to be the world power. Because their country will be beautifully built, and everyone else is shit.
They're going to be the silent sleeper. Like, just like all of a sudden, it's going to be like paradise. And we're going to want to cross that damn border.
Cross back.
That's hilarious.
Give our land back.
Well, Elon Musk is building that like super center down there that looks like insane.
Really?
Like, he's building a Tesla
link.
super factory in Mexico, like right over the border.
I am not surprised. That man, he's working.
All right, next topic. Allegedly, and this is breaking news, Britney Spears was smacked or slapped by Victor Wembanyama, who was like the Spurs number 1 draft pick. Well, he's the number 1 pick overall.
Wait, he hit her?
Is that real?
His
Is that
security.
real?
No, the security
His
guard.
security guard is the one who
Jesus.
slapped him.
I was like, my little brother was just talking about this
get
guy.
the whole damn heading out first.
I'm about to fall off this chair.
But
like,
that's
Brittany.
still crazy.
Oops.
Britney Spears.
They did it again.
Listen, nobody lays a finger on Britney Spears.
His security did.
Well, he better be fired, and they better break his hand. They should do some handmade
She's
shit and chop his whole damn finger off.
She's our generation's Declaration of Independence.
Thank you.
Like,
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But don't hit me. For real, though.
Yeah.
Like,
don't.
what?
He took it too literally.
Yeah, no.
He took it too literally.
Like, oops, she did it again. But
You
like,
think she was waddling out though?
God, I'm like,
No,
I love the
I'm
lyrics.
pissed. Who is this guy and where is he? And like, is he?
I think
being,
that he should have to sit down and be slapped.
So I also
You don't
think
think
that
Britney was acting like a Karen? Because she's been wilding out lately.
Even if it's Britney Spears, bro.
but she's
Lately,
Britney Spears.
what are you
I
talking
feel
about?
like
Spears, bro.
She's allowed to do whatever she wants.
she's pretty.
Our Queen
You're-
Elizabeth.
yeah, right.
She's the white Nicki Minaj.
There's the headline.
Like, she's that important to the white community as
Really?
Nicki
Oh my
Minaj.
Just
God.
to America. I mean, she's
Well,
you
yeah.
know,
She's definitely-
You know what I'm
queen.
saying,
and just the
though.
pop culture
music.
in
She's
general.
the pop
music.
Listen, you can
Yeah.
agree. It's
She
okay to
invented
agree
the
with me
smash,
once in a
bro.
while.
She invented the radio smash, bro.
But it's like, okay, so it's like me having security and Drake's coming by and he's gonna smack Drake because you need to know who to look out for. Like a random person coming up, your security needs to know.
Everyone
And
should
do
know
that,
when Britney's coming.
Like, you know Britney Spears, bro. Come on. You did not need to do that. And to do that, I feel like that even has like more of a malicious intent.
So what was she doing anyway to deserve a slap?
Yeah, what's the video, dude?
Set the scene here.
I mean, it's really breaking. So it's
it just happened.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Okay, if y'all are tuning in,
If
There's
you
no-
know
Y'all
more,
have the
if you
video,
know more
send it
than
to
us,
us.
please, Chris, come on, make yourself useful over here.
and send it.
Find out what happened to
Let's do a
Brittney.
different topic till we find out what happens.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 'cause that just
I
made
love
us
you, Chris.
angry,
don't
I
mean to keep
feel.
Because it
picking
could be
on
really
you.
bad. We don't know. Let's wait and see.
Can I pop this?
Yeah.
No, maybe it's a
Season
different
finale?
topic. Maybe a different topic.
I know. Hold on. Let's pop it on the next
Let's go to a
topic.
good
What's
topic,
the next
quickly.
topic? Is it
Keke
good?
Palmer.
And her fine ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Keke Palmer was at Usher's concert, and she was assed out basically.
Oh,
And
yes,
her,
yes, I
or,
did look up
it
the
looked like
picture.
kind of her and Usher were flirting, but it was just friendly flirting. And so her
Was
husband
it this?
her husband jumped on Instagram and was going crazy like, "Why you wearing that?"
These dudes are insecure.
Let's talk about it.
All these guys, I feel like a lot of it is they want to be over here having all these women and and woo.
Yeah,
and there it is.
I missed it.
But
but women don't be wanting them.
Yeah, like
that's the difference. Is they wish they could be cool like their girl, bro. You're a
yes.
bitch,
Don't be
bro.
jealous.
First.
Don't be
That's a
jealous.
bitch.
Do not be insecure. Thank you.
Here's the thing. Like, guys think that, like, oh, that's, like, slutty or whatever. Like, they're just, like, doing it to, like, gain, like, the wrong kind of, like, attention. But in reality, like, we're just learning to love our own bodies and, like, want to, like, dress up however we want to dress up. But we're doing it for us, not for you fools.
Yeah, they're doing it because it feels good for them. And, like, if you're a guy and, like, you don't know what it feels like to be confident and feel wanted and have fun, like, that's on you. Like, go improve your fucking freaking life, you know?
She's wearing mesh.
She's looking
Right.
so pretty. Like, if that's your wife, I'm like, okay.
Like my wife is
well,
so fine.
Yeah.
That is, like, the most conservative outfit I've ever seen.
The guy, if anything, okay.
Has anyone seen my skirt today?
But
You're
on
like,
that,
don't make
show
me stand up.
on that
Fit
video,
check.
on that video though, if you're looking at it, if you're the guy, right, and you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
say anything, ask the guy doing it to like chill out just like a little bit. Be like, that's my wife. You didn't have to like, you know, air hump the whole thing for at least 6
Yeah.
seconds. Be calculated with your response, and don't put it on your wife who really was just. Women get like, if anything, that guy was just maybe a little too whatever. Like,
I was gonna say she seemed like she
Yeah,
was just
Usher
trying to,
is
like,
the
play
one I
along
feel
a
like
little
that's
bit.
being
he
a
was,
little
like,
more.
he was like putting his leg up.
He's Usher.
I was gonna say though, it
It's
is
Usher.
Usher. He kind of does get a free pass though, right?
Yes, it's Usher. I guess.
It's Usher.
I get you're right.
I don't know.
But if she wasn't wearing that skirt, you think Usher would have been on that type
yes,
of time?
yes, I do.
No.
I think he's
think-
playful. I think
he's-
Usher's playful.
it's
and, like, he would've just,
utilizing-
like-
Nah, you turn it up when you see that ass out.
But
You-
you're
Listen, it's not even
utilizing
out.
this
First of all, she's wearing
situation.
like a very like thick type mesh over top.
But you're telling me that this, like, I feel like
I
they're
don't think it's
using
that
this as
risque.
this situation as like they're having fun. It's to show
They're slut
like,
shaming. They're
yeah,
slut
and they're
shaming.
trying to like shame her for having
And
a
I'm
good
not
time.
okay with
They
it.
wanted her to like be like, get the fuck away from me, and
Yeah,
throw
we
it.
dis-
I'm married,
do a
back up.
JT.
Yeah, we disagree with this one. Sorry, siding with her and Usher. They're fine.
Like, and also, I feel like a lot of time men want us. They want us like this, and then they get us, and they want us to be conservative and don't
That's
show
not how
our
it
body.
works.
Like, no, this
That's
is
not how-
us.
yeah.
You fell in love with me like this is how I'm gonna
Yeah,
be.
I'm not
But,
gonna
like,
tone it
join
down for
them.
nobody.
Yeah.
If you're a
Get hot
guy,
too, let's go.
if you're a guy,
Let's
get
match.
right. If you're a guy, just like shut up and get right.
If you
'cause
can't handle us, then step aside.
Yeah.
We'll find someone who will.
go find some lesser women if you feel like that. Like,
that you want to control.
What's this
Like,
say?
come on now. And at the same time, girls, don't let anyone control you. Like, we are our own people. Like, don't let that get.
But see, y'all say y'all want to not because like she got a great husband. He's a great guy taking care of the family. You know what I'm saying? Loyal, faithful.
What the hell does that have to do with
Yeah,
her
I'm
damn
saying
outfit?
y'all want that, but then if he dip
wanna
on her and she get with the opposite kind of guy, I don't want to see no crying.
But
and
she wasn't
boo-hooing
making out
going
with
down.
him.
I
She
think you
wasn't
guys are
doing
making a
anything,
mountain
like-
out of a molehill.
no, you
so to
can though.
speak.
No. That's a really good point as guys though. But you're right.
Because you know what I'm saying?
But don't be okay. But if it happens, you literally that's where the insecurity comes in of like not being able to confront that moment. Because if you have a powerful loving connection with someone, say it lasts 6 beautiful months, say you need to then go do your thing as a guy. The reason you don't want to or wouldn't, the reason it scares you so much for that to happen is because you're insecure. So like for me, I'm not like worried as if someone's gonna like, why let a girl throw you off? All these guys are like, their lives are hanging on this shit.
Facts.
It's like, chill.
Oh, I think it's like a pride thing too.
Yeah,
Like they
for
feel
sure.
like disrespected, or,
Yeah.
by the other person.
You girls are good. Y'all are doing great.
Thank you so much.
And I think-
I love this. We need guests like this all the time.
We love the truth.
Yes, we really do.
I love girls. And by the way, like, come on, guys.
I do too.
Y'all wouldn't be here without us.
Stop
Like,
hating on these ladies. It's okay.
Like,
you.
let us
Thank you.
you
Let us
know,
live our
let us
lives.
live. And be with us through these nice journeys. Like,
Yes.
this is just like, let's do it together.
Yeah.
Like,
let's do this together.
yeah, like,
See
let's
what a
go.
happy segment this
And
is.
she looks
a
so
good segment.
fine after her baby. Like, if she, I'm just like, so like, y'all should be like, wow, she's so fine. She's taking care of herself. She looks so
She
healthy
looks like
and
she's
happy.
glowing. She looks very happy.
Yeah, so,
I
like,
also
let's
don't
talk
think
about
that.
that.
I also don't think it was a risque outfit. I think like wearing like bodysuits and mesh, like
It was classy, sexy.
It's like part of like a rave wear fashion. Like a lot of people are doing it, and they're even doing it like the designer level. Like, look at Kim K's wardrobe. What are you gonna go start making fun of her? Like,
well, I mean, she got popular from a sex tape, so it's different energy.
Oh, good
Keke
Lord.
Palmer was a tween, you know.
Do you know that young people probably don't even know that?
Yeah, they
You're
don't.
living in the
They
past.
don't.
You're
Well, it's
living
not
in
like
the
that
past.
she-
I asked my brother. He doesn't know.
No, they don't
anything
even know
that.
about her sex
I
They
tape.
know that
I know.
she does the show and she's a Kardashian.
Yeah, that's true. The sex tape wasn't even that graphic.
Lawyered.
No, it wasn't.
A lot of these
It
sex
was
tapes,
weak,
let's
actually,
be real,
really
they're kind of
weak.
weak.
That was
Yeah.
softcore. That was softcore.
Yeah,
Facts.
we
Do you
get
know
more
I
on the
actually-
OnlyFans.
Do you know I actually never watched it.
This
I
ain't
saw
nothing to
something.
watch.
Yeah, it ain't that
Exactly.
great actually.
I probably
You're
feel
like,
awkward.
oh, mine's better.
I actually don't have one
Yeah.
yet. No, you can search. I really don't.
Next topic, Drake was going viral for wearing like, well, he been wearing fingernail polish, but now he's like turning it up, where he's like really committing to this fingernail polish game. How do you feel about rappers like, you know, kind of wearing fingernail polish?
I mean,
Teach your own.
am I really commenting on this?
Nah, I just threw it out there.
Obviously, I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I love nail polish. I think nail art is awesome, and I think it's sexy, especially like when done right. Like, you know, even if it's just like a couple like on the end with like a sleek design, like, you know, and it's like it's an accessory, and like I'm here for it. I like it. Especially on black men too, because if they use like a color pop, like you'll like, I feel like that would look really good against your skin tone.
I feel like also it's society who's made this thought like guys can't paint their nails. Like, why can't we paint their nails and guys can't paint their nails if they want to? Like, why is it such a, like, I don't know, such a thing. Like, if you want to paint your nails, what's the big deal? Like that, like if you have your nails painted,
well, because
no
I
one's
think they're
saying like,
seeing
oh,
it,
you're this and you're that.
Well, that's what I think though. Like it has a feminine or homosexual connotation to it.
So
within the rap community, right?
What if
Am I
guys
wrong?
started wearing eyelashes? And I'm just talking about straight guys. I'm not talking about like gay guys, but like straight, just rappers started wearing it.
Okay, to that point though,
would that be too much, or because y'all got to stand on that?
Pull up Led Zeppelin and Rolling Stones. These are like the biggest sex symbols of pop culture of like a before generation. These men, bro, if you're a guy and you're legit straight and you're legit fucking hot in that way, girls actually go crazy for it. So it's proven throughout. Like,
But you got to be a star. I mean, like Michael Jackson, you can't just be, you know,
Post Malone, Drake,
like working
Pharrell.
at Walmart and wearing
Yes, you
crazy
can.
hair and all of that
you
stuff.
have to
You're
be-
going to get
you have-
fired.
Why?
You're right.
That's discrimination.
listen,
why are they bringing that back too? Like,
Yes.
why are you bringing discrimination back?
It's more about,
no.
I think it's less about
a
the
good point.
eyelash and it's less about the nail polish. It's more about like how you style it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to look
Keep it
all
cute.
sloppy, whatever, no matter what you're doing. So it's really not about the accessories. It's about like, you know, making it part of like making it seem natural. Like you own it. Like you want that and it looks good and you're vibing. Like that's what it's about. Especially in the entertainment industry, like when they're performing and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't
if
feel
you need a
some type of way.
stylist, I do have some.
You're like, and I
I
can
do
paint
have.
your nails.
I can pick up like a couple more clients.
Yeah, I don't know what I think I understand how we're facing a lot of things and like there's a lot of like contradictions right now, but I feel like that's also a good thing. Like him painting his nails, I feel like is him being such a big star, he's influential. He's helping, even though people are feeling some type of way about it. Maybe some of these guys that are like, dang, I've always wanted to paint my nails. I'm not gay, blah, blah, blah. But Drake's doing it now. Now I feel more comfortable and
Yeah,
not
or
so
even like
stressed
like
to,
younger kids, because Drake, I would say like has a
we're
wide
in a new
demographic
time,
range.
I feel, and we need to adapt to the people around us and not be so judgmental, because judgmental just brings hate. And in this world, again, that we're living in right now, we don't need all that hate. And rap, I feel like we like to like keep it in this like, it has to be like this. Like it goes into like even the therapy. We can't do therapy. We just do that. Like, no, we can. Whatever makes you feel better and makes you happy with yourself and makes you feel confident, that's great. Like, I'm all for that. If Drake liked his damn nails, yo, here,
Also,
get
it's
it, boy.
Drake,
Like,
so I mean, he's gonna. I mean, I would fuck him even with like no fingers. So
I think
I
it
gotta
shows.
suck them fingers.
let's go.
Put them.
Let's go. Okay.
Give me them pink fingers. So
he could have some gloves on. I
So,
don't care.
the truth experiment, you do have your nails painted right now. Shout out
I
to
do.
who
I
did
do.
your nails.
Whatever.
Yes. So
in the
exactly. So
flesh.
you speaking from experience, how does that feel that people are giving Drake so much negative vibes?
I've been doing it for a while because I came up in like the emo rock scene when I was a kid, and I think the guy it does. I think as a guy, the reason you can do it and it feels good is when you do whatever the fuck you want. Like if you're a guy who can pull, like you should, if you're like confident in yourself, you should be able to like do anything and have fun with it and be cool with it and rock it. Like it's just style. I do it every once in a while. Whatever. Try things out. You should wear. Any guy, like, dude, you don't have to paint your nails, but like, go get an outfit that makes you feel cool, whatever it is that makes you feel dope, and a lot of guys should do that more for sure.
Yeah,
it definitely does remind me of like 90s emo though, for sure.
Yeah, it
but
works.
but again, as I say on the show all the time, we had it right in the 90s. It's all slowly coming back. Like that was the that was the decade.
Yeah,
that was the decade.
80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Best 30 years.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but if you had to isolate it, smaller than that range.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you guys to say the 80s then, because Michael Jackson was at top at the 80s.
Brands, bro. I got these pants at the Gap like a week ago. They're still here. Everybody's still doing this shit. They and like Louis Vuitton is putting out the
as
cargos,
far as like fashion and culture and stuff, like for
fashion
sure.
in the 80s. Nobody was flyer than Michael Jackson.
Oh, you just okay.
He dresses like
Next
a fucking
topic.
puppet.
No,
bro.
I'm just kidding.
Who was flyer than him?
Don't do it.
So
Don't
look.
Don't say anything.
So
about
if
Michael
someone
Jackson,
dressed
don't.
like this nowadays, do you think that they would get shit for it? Yes, they would, and they would be like, "Oh my god, blah blah blah. He's so this. Why?"
But they're not Michael Jackson. He's one of one.
But if we don't let someone and give them the room to become someone like Michael Jackson, then they're never gonna get there.
They're never gonna get there. Yeah. Not to Michael Jackson standard.
Okay, next topic. Because I can't with him right now.
Yeah, I can't.
I think my eyes are gonna pop out of my head.
I think I'm sweating.
Next topic.
Another MJ. Michael Jordan says he doesn't approve of his son and Larsa Pippen dating, who is Scottie Pippen's wife, his teammate. But she's going on the interviews and saying that everybody loves it, that they're getting along great.
What's the age? What's the age gap again?
It's probably like, I think she's like late 40s. He's like 30, maybe like 20 probably years.
Yo, you want to hear?
I mean, she changed his diaper. So.
Oh, good lord.
She did. Whoa. She babysitted that dude.
My whole thing is, why does Larsa Pippen still have Scottie Pippen's last name? Girl, stop eating off of him. Stop. You're not married to him. Take the name away. Sorry.
You think
but
so?
Yes, I'm tired of it.
So do you expect me to change my name when my divorce is finalized?
Well, if you marry someone else and are with someone else and you have your ex-husband's last name.
Yeah, but I want
that's a little confusing.
Here, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I will tell you the only reason for me is I want the same last name as my kid.
Good call.
I don't want to have a different last name than my daughter, at least until she's older, maybe, and then gets married or whatever. But like, I want to be tied to her in that way.
You gotta hyphenate it.
Yeah, hyphenate.
I could do a hyphenation. Yeah.
Hyphenate it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think that's okay.
Well, actually, I was thinking about just fucking everybody and just legally changing my name, like legally to Barbie Quinn.
Do it.
Well, you see, that's cool too. I'm fine with that.
You know what? Maybe I'll do it on the day that my divorce goes through.
Make your kids hyphenate theirs. Power move.
Oh my god!
And then have a Quinn. Yeah. That you. See, that's where I think it's more of a thing.
Have you ever seen me this excited about
Power
something
move.
like ever?
That's a power move.
That is such a power move.
New last name.
You know what?
Yeah.
I may make you my manager after this show.
I'm too expensive.
Right. He's like, can't afford it.
Can't you take me pro bono?
I'll just be your friend. We can all just go get meals and
she'll pay you and
fucking vibes and smoke.
Yeah, exactly. You better stop your sentence right now, my friend. Don't judge me by the way I dress.
I'm just joking. I know, bro.
You asked how old Larsa Pippen is, and she's 49, and Marcus is 32.
I'd say okay, so forget the age range.
It's not the age range, it's just that she babysitted him and groomed him.
The information that he gave me carries more weight than the age gap.
Oh, she's 49, he's 32.
It's not the age gap to me now.
Because she still looks good. She looks good as man.
They were probably like family friends.
Exactly.
And that is a little strange.
They got pictures together, around the Christmas tree.
Think about if it was the other way around and it was like a girl growing up now dating the guy, like your creepy uncle, the friends of your parents that you call
would have
uncle.
been okay with it, let's be honest.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. So why should I be okay with this? That would make me a hypocrite. So I gotta stay consistent in my opinion.
Yeah, I definitely agree with if the situation was different and they didn't know each other and they got to this point,
Chris,
the age wouldn't have happened.
See, now I was just gonna say I'm sorry for picking on you, and then you have to say something dumb like that.
Well, you know,
And that's his opinion, man.
That's why
man,
he's
you can
single
stand on
and
that.
he doesn't get any, you know, girls. You know, our host.
He got girls. He got a flock of.
Oh, this is me believing. Sorry.
Yeah. Don't put me on camera right now. I'm not a part of this. I'm not a part of this.
Chris,
I'm just
Shout out to Chris.
Guys,
take
if you're
that
having
back,
trouble-
Chris J.
If you're having trouble getting girls, please go to my website. Sign up for my newsletter. I've teamed up with ChatGPT. It's a monthly newsletter for guys on how to pull. Go to my website.
She's 48.
I love
You
that.
you
I
wish
love
I
that.
looked this good at 48.
She's
Come on.
48.
He's talking about Larsa Pippen.
Yeah.
Well, she's 49. I just Googled it.
Oh.
So
She
you're
looks
wrong.
amazing
Half
too.
fact
Yeah.
She's
that's-
super. Yeah, she's her. So
My girl better than ya.
Ooh,
I don't.
shots
You know,
send
fired.
a pic.
Send a pic. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah.
Send a
post
pic
it.
back.
Listen, yeah. Let's let the people decide. Let's let the people
Last time
decide.
before we chat with Truth Experiment,
Yes.
Charleston White, his former publicist, she I think her name is the girl V. She's doing interviews now, and she said that one night that they were in the hotel, he came in the room and he tried to smash. And the night before, in that same hotel, the son came in the room and tried to smash. But Charleston White is saying that this is what happened. They was in the hotel. He knocked it down. He left the room, was tippy-toeing. Saw his son pass and gave his son dap, and his son went in the room and knocked it down.
So he like tapped his son in.
Yeah, basically tag team.
Ooh.
That is so gross. I like that. Is. Can I have
But
a
like with
lighter
that, what you're
to
saying,
light my blunt?
I was gonna say
Like,
for the
ew.
love of God, I've been staring at it the entire show.
Yeah, exactly.
But wait a minute. You're
smelling
saying this
it.
was against her will?
No, she ain't. She's saying that it didn't happen.
Oh,
He's saying
so it's a
that-
matter of whether or not
He
it
said,
happened.
she said.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a matter of like.
No,
she
she's not
she
saying-
liked it or didn't like it.
But
Okay.
she's just talking about. But he said that he smashed 1,000 girls, and he said only one girl is talking. So he said that's a good ratio. 1 out of 1,000. He said I'm winning.
He's a rapist.
I don't like this
So,
topic.
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't like
it
this
either.
topic.
I don't-
Barbie does not like this. Barbie's not happy.
TJ does not like this as well. Powder Puff TJ does not like this.
Yes. I'm gonna
don't
go
like
with I'm gonna believe her and not him. Ruling, determined. I.
All right. Next.
Yeah, I'm just not.
That's
with that
how
vibe.
you end that.
People need to stop giving this man attention because the only reason he does this is because y'all keep giving him attention, and that's why he keeps
Yeah, let's stop talking
doing
about
his
him.
grossness.
I don't know him, but I don't like him already. Bad
Juju.
intuition. Bad juju.
Yeah, we keeping this good energy for the season finale. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the
Yeah.
guests before we.
Yeah, so shout out to our guest. If y'all are just tapping in right now, we have the Truth Experiment in the studio today. He's getting himself ready, but
Doing his makeup, putting on his eyelashes and his weave. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yo, I really feel great when I put on eyelashes. Like they just make my eyes pop.
I do too. When I don't have them on, I feel a
Yeah,
little
y'all look
naked.
crazy without them. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
He's
I'm just joking.
He has a lot to say today.
It's the champagne.
Eating, bro. I
It's
didn't
the
shit all over.
champagne, and that's why I be like, don't bring the champagne. But yeah, shout out to the Truth Experiment.
Truth Experiment.
So do you mind telling us a little bit about you, where you were from, where you grew up?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he's like really
Yeah.
famous, guys. Like for real.
Not true at all.
It is very true.
No, I'm
You've been
from-
extremely
We will give
successful.
you your
yes,
flowers.
yes.
Thank you. I think I'm pretty underground at this point, but I've worked on a bunch of cool shit, which I think I've just been in the game, doing my thing and enjoying all the music shit I get to do. I haven't really been out here like trying to do too much publicity or anything, but I work really hard on my shit. I've done a bunch of cool shit, and I'm from LA, so
What part?
Oh, nice.
I'm from Manhattan Beach.
Oh, good God.
So do you know how to surf?
So is my ex-husband.
I
I'm
love
from Manhattan
that.
Beach. Yeah, downtown Manhattan Beach, man. That's where I grew up, and I've been living in Austin for like 10 years now. So
Do you know Mike Woodcock?
No.
You're like, it's pretty big there.
Good. It's actually not.
Everyone knows Mike Woodcock. No.
Thanks.
Well, they do. That's why I asked.
Would Mike Woodcock?
What? I know. That's what I was like.
My last name, is Quinn. Anyway. So who are some of the people that you've worked with that have made your experience so fruitful and bountiful?
I would say so. One of my favorite things that I do is like working with Quinn NFN here in Austin.
Shout out Quinn.
Yes,
Shout out Quinn.
local.
Me, Kyle made the track. Austin Martin. I work with Quinn a lot, and I really like playing guitar for Quinn. And he's actually working with him has been my favorite part of my whole career. And just seeing what he's done and being around that for sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So what made you want to come to Austin from California?
Originally, I played at South by in like 2014, and then I never left. I literally like came, played South by in the street, and like, I was like, first time here, I was like, oh, I gotta come. Like, it's just been a place, and it all worked out. And I met Quinn when I moved here, before anyone had heard his shit. Oh, yeah. And then, we just started jamming, and
That's a vibe. So, was he the first artist that you started working with here in Austin, or who was like kind of the first ones to get you kind of like in on their making their music?
Yeah, I mean, the music scene back then was a little more quiet than it is now. It's definitely like picked back up, and Quinn and I both were figuring it out. Like, he hadn't put out music yet. Talking My Shit had not come out yet. This was pre anything, and we were just going to, like, Kyle made the track, was doing all the sessions for us. Diana Garcia was, driving us around, and it was before a single thing went down, and we were just jamming, making music. It was very early on, and the music we made ended up working out, and then we were literally like, no one was even taking it that. We were just like putting our toe in the sand back then, but it all went. It's been a long journey at this point. I never even think about it, but yeah.
I love that though.
So the people the journey's the best part, right? We want to hear about it. The process. Sure.
So the people in the chat are asking, what do you, I guess, necessarily do? So tell them you. So
I play guitar. For Quinn, I do guitar riffs. Like, I assume some of the people hear Quinn's music. If this riff, let's see if you hear this, it's like,
All of my life.
It's like,
hey.
All of my life, and I've so long.
Hey.
That's Quinn right there.
I love it.
I sent him the guitar.
Too.
I sent this shit to Kyle made the track, or actually I made some stems, sent him to Kyle made the track, and Quinn sent back the song finished, and it was like really early days, and it was like in the same 3 weeks he made Talking My Shit. And I remember the Talking My Shit came out, and that happened where I was like, holy shit, he didn't even tell me he's gonna drop Stay Down. I just got a text, and he's like, the music video's out. I was like, oh my God.
Crazy.
It was just a great, one of my favorite memories of working in music are those moments with.
Yeah, where everything just like works the way it's supposed to.
He's so good. Just being he's being a part, getting to be a part like on a few of his songs is an honor for every musician that works with him, bro. It's amazing.
That's a wonderful compliment.
Yeah, that's
very well said.
That just sounds like good vibes, good energy.
It's like, I want to be around y'all. Like,
that sounds like a studio session. Yes, I would like
love
to sit on.
I know. I'm like, I want to be there, just like chilling, vibing,
inspirational,
bringing some good energy.
You guys know Quinn. You guys know how he is. He's a legend. So. Yeah,
I don't know him personally, but
yeah, I've done some music videos with him. He's dope.
Oh my God, that's amazing. That's on
my
bucket
check him
list.
Out, okay?
That's on my bucket list.
Next one, I'm gonna invite you so you can just come
please.
with me.
I can tone it down. I don't have to wear all pink leather.
No, that's what they love. Okay. They want that. We look like the baddies we are. But yeah, so you also make music yourself. You're your own artist, your own musician. Yeah. So I saw you were dropping some tracks on Instagram. What is your most recent one?
By the way, they were nice Instagram posts.
Thank you.
Well done.
I try. I'm still figuring it out.
Me too. That's why I had mad respect.
Right
for
on,
them.
we all.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good art form for sure. I like putting out shit on Instagram. I dropped a song called Your Heart Is a Weapon. Baby Come Back. I actually made with Kyle. Made the track. We're playing it this Saturday night at Empire. I'm playing a show Saturday night at Empire. Myself, Pop Stunna, Danny Bonilla from Luna Luna, DJ AJ. This Saturday at Empire, we're going to throw down, and I'm just throwing local shows, making songs, dropping records for all kinds of artists, and it's been dope. Yeah.
Yeah. What time does your set start?
9 p.m. I'm playing at 9 p.m. on Saturday.
Y'all tap
That's
in.
like right when the sun sets now. It's like so
Right.
crazy.
I could play a little something.
We
Oh,
would
you
love to
gonna play
hear
it?
you play.
Serenade us.
First,
Yes.
let me plug the new Quinn NFN song.
Okay.
On his new album. I'll see if I remember how to play this. We just made this. New Quinn NFN, bro. Go listen to My Time. It's on Spotify.
Exclusive.
Do it on my time.
Yeah.
You did that one too?
I know she won for my cardigan. We spent $200 on this.
Yes, and I love that.
I know, that's my second favorite song.
Right. That is my favorite song.
He's got
of
a
his
twinkle
right
in
now.
his eye over there.
I know. I love the versatility and just the teamwork adds. It makes the dream work. Truly.
Yeah, I'm
Truly.
excited. I'm excited because I don't know him that well, I will say, but I'm like really enjoying it and will definitely be a new fan. Like you just earned a new fan right now. I'm very excited. I'm excited to like learn his music more.
Come through Saturday, and anyone in Austin who's into like all this music stuff, hit me up. We're around.
Good vibes.
Nice.
I love it. I love it.
And then where can they like keep track of you too?
Instagram, The Truth Experiment. Go follow me. Instagram, The Truth Experiment, and on Spotify, The Truth Experiment. I got hella records out. I'm dropping a lot more all the time. I drop a new song every like 3 months right now. Like
consistency.
Playing a bunch of shows,
That's
so.
fast.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Consistency is
Can I
key.
tell you something?
Yeah.
It's a secret, kind of.
Let's share.
So,
Share.
okay, so like in high school, I used to like be in spoken word competitions because I used to like write. I used to like to write, lyrics.
Yeah.
So I put together my first song, but like it doesn't have music yet or anything.
Okay.
But I have like all the lyrics broken down.
Perfect.
And maybe you could look at it. I don't know.
Send it my way.
Let me
Just
know
like
what you
email it
think.
over.
I already know it's gonna go viral if you do spoken word poetry in this outfit and this guitar. We go to like a cliff. I already
And just
know.
you gotta
Just
set
don't
the
push
vibe,
me off
set
it.
the-
My answer
set the
is yes.
scene.
My answer is yes.
You're like, I am down.
Amazing.
I'm down. So, what made you want to get into music and becoming a musician?
Honestly, the first show I went to was at Amoeba Records in Los Angeles. I saw this band called Blood Brothers. Awesome metal band kind of thing, punk and shit, like way back in the day. And it changed my life, like just starting to go to live music. I've been hooked ever since. Like I really love live music, and it's translated to the studio, and I've become obsessed, and worked my way up in learning like the studio craft of recording music. Also live music I take very seriously. I'm super like, in the field and like competitive about my live show and like trying to be really great on both ends. And I love this stuff. I love what it does in the world. I think it's a good use of my time and the things I've been given, and like it's a blast. I'm hustling pretty hard. It's like I've made it way further than I thought I ever would with like artists I work with and like getting better at music and performing. So I just love doing it. I never want to stop. Yeah.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
love the passion. You can like literally feel it. It's palpable for sure.
Yeah, I love it.
I know.
I'm like,
Good
"Rrr,
vibes.
I
Good
love it."
vibes.
Talk
So-
about some of the major artists you've worked with. You gave us a rundown,
Oh,
or
shoot.
songs you created for. Or,
Have you guys heard that song "See You Again"?
yeah,
I
Wiz Khalifa.
I'm singing those background vocals all the.
No way, you were in the studio doing
That's,
that.
that's me singing all those. It kind of like
Now
once
we
people know
definitely
it,
have
kind
to
of
go
ruins the
listen.
song.
I'm maybe
Everybody's
gonna play
heard
it
that
back.
song. Doesn't it got like 1 trillion views on YouTube?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
crazy.
Okay.
Breaking news.
And then a week later, One Call Away,
oh my
I
god.
booked Shy Carter, the songwriter, to go to a songwriting camp with Charlie, like right after See You Again, and that's when One Call Away was made. So I got an A&R credit on One Call Away, which is
Wow.
which is crazy.
Oh,
Incredible.
yeah,
Those are
yeah,
a
that's
few.
awesome.
Worked with a couple others. I work with Trinidad James a lot. He's one of my like favorite people. I would want to call him a mentor because he's not that much older. Like, but he's one of my like close friends. I've gotten a cray with. I love him so. And Quinn, and it's just been a good journey. I'm just like going from here. So
I see that you were following Jake Miller. I was a fan of him. Now his music is kind of. What do you think about him?
He's he's a good guy. Like I know Jake, and we've hung out, and he's a really good guy. I mean, yeah.
Do you think him getting married and all that stuff are kind of, because I see he's still trying to put out music, but it ain't hitting like it used to.
I'll tell you this: don't bet against Jake Miller, because that dude is about his fucking business.
Yeah.
And as an artist, I look at what Jake does and I go, I need to be more on my shit. And I trust. If you think he's not working as hard as he was, like, nah, it's over, bro. He's gonna get you. He's like, he's diligent, bro. He's lethal. He's gonna sell 800 tickets a night, no matter what you think, bro.
Yeah.
That part.
Wow. You got me.
It's called touring, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, I know he tours.
Damn,
At one point, he was on top of the world, And I know he makes his own beats now too. So I was like,
Bro,
you need to smoke a cigarette after that one.
Yeah. Jake Miller.
Just hit the wood.
shout out Jake Miller though.
Yes. So do you have any up and coming work, or who's an artist also that you have been wanting to work with but haven't had the chance to?
Oh, that's a great question. I really want to work with Fred again, and I want to work with Drake. I know, like, 40 in them, like, it's hard to get on those projects, but, like, I really want to work with Drake, pretty badly.
In what way?
I just like the hits. Like, I'm really about making drops that work, like, that are, like, emotional, weird, R&B hitting, like, smashes, like, Drake style and Kanye style,
like the rap pop borderline, I call it.
And I would say DJ dance borderline, like things.
Yeah, almost. That everyone like starts dancing to. Yeah, in the club. Yeah,
check all the
for
boxes.
sure.
Yeah,
that was basically every song in the '90s. If I'm just throwing that out there.
Barbie Quinn loves 90s. Okay, we need to get you a 90s shirt. Like,
I know.
I love the 90s.
We do.
I think we all do. Everyone.
I know. We all do. Okay. Add it to the merch list.
I love the 80s.
We'll make that one for you.
True.
80s is a good time. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, we need to get to it.
Last minute info. Tell them again, when's that party and where it's at? Who's performing?
Yeah, Saturday night at
Concert.
Empire. Pop Stunna, The Truth Experiment, Danny Bonilla, D Brooks, DJ AJ.
Oh, D Brooks. I didn't know D Brooks was on the bill. Shout out
Kyle
D Brooks.
made the track. Kyle's gonna come spin
Nice.
all his
Kyle.
records. So, Kyle,
No, that's huge. That's gonna be a fun night.
It's gonna be a showcase of Austin music. I'm showing off, like, that's what my show is really about, is showing off eclectic Austin artists, like, who I consider to be the best in the city, different vibes every month. And so come through if you want to see some unique. You're gonna get like pop, rap, alternative, like DJ stuff, and then like Kyle's gonna spin like Quinn records that he's made, which he's never done before. And so it's a unique experience. So it's gonna be Empire's like beautiful indoors. The lights are lit. The sound is lit. Come party. So hit me up on Instagram, The Truth Experiment.
And Chris is asking, what do you think about Nirvana and Kurt Cobain?
Oh shit, man! He was one of the best natural songwriters of all time.
What does Chris J know about that?
He wants to know, bro. He wants to know because I
mean,
I relate to him a lot.
Oh, I thought you didn't like white people.
Bro. No, Kurt Cobain is my guy, dude.
But Kurt Cobain's a legend, man.
Kurt Cobain, bro. He was such a good songwriter. He just fucking, and he didn't give a fuck about. I think people can relate to him because Kurt Cobain genuinely didn't give a fuck. And he was honest about the world and just called things the way he saw it. And that's how normal people are. The internet is slighted, but normal people at home are like more honest. And like Kurt Cobain was honest about what he thought about the world, and he wrote beautiful songs. And I think he was one. Yeah, that's the most tragic songwriter loss of all time, I think.
Oh my God, you just like lawyered that conversation. Bro. Like
the greatest songwriter of all time.
Like he's just saying it. I can't say it better.
Oh yeah, all right. Greatest songwriter of all time.
Bob Marley, number one.
Really? Greatest producer of all time.
Oh my God, this is so tough. Hold on. I'm getting an anxiety attack.
Hit Boy.
Because I know I'm next.
Over Quincy Jones?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think Hit Boy is the number one producer of all time. Bro, I got receipts.
I got receipts.
Hit Boy, shout out to Hit Boy, but I'd put Young Berg, Hit Maker over him.
Okay, that's a good call.
Hey, preference.
We all have our favorite.
Yeah, that's true, but Hit Boy, that's crazy.
Everybody's allowed their favorite.
Max Martin. I thought you'd have said, Max Martin.
Let's all play nice here.
You think the Shake It Off guy is the best of all time?
I'm not saying best of all time, but
I love Taylor.
I love Taylor Swift.
Tricky Stewart.
I love Taylor Swift.
I was like, hold on, don't come.
No. Midnights is my favorite album of all time right now.
I can't.
I've been Swiftie forever.
I'm unfortunately not on the Swiftie side.
Go listen to Midnight Rain right now and tell me you don't feel something.
The new version is
okay. Fine, I'll give you homework. If I listen to your recommendation, you have
Please
to.
don't send him that song you was playing earlier. That girl.
I'm not.
Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't hear this song.
I'll tell you later. Apparently, I'm not allowed to talk about it.
No, you can, but
That's
it ain't gonna hit like.
That's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Clips, Lord Willin'.
There you go.
Okay, we're definitely we are
And
getting
geez
into it.
Louise.
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
I love it. But yes, shout out to the Truth Experiment. Where can they find you again? On Instagram and find your music.
Come see me, y'all.
Yes.
Wait,
it's
and-
See him
wait.
Saturday night.
Also, wait.
We ain't leaving yet.
I was gonna say I'm doing a pop-up at Superstition nightclub tonight. So for locals, it's on the corner of Riverside and Congress. Come to Superstition and come see me.
Yeah.
Riverside, little.
What
I don't know
time?
about Riverside.
No,
Listen, Superstition's classy.
Superstition's
Okay.
I haven't been there.
You're
Basement.
tripping, bro.
We
I
have
haven't been there. I
we
ain't
have
gonna
a
judge
night
it.
market. We have a night market tonight, and it's gonna be
All the
poppin'.
girls are at Superstition.
Oh, it's gonna be popping.
Yes.
Pull up to Superstition.
And y'all know the vibes. I'll be at Wiggle Room on West 6 tonight from 7:30 to like 10 o'clock. So yeah.
So you
pull
can do
up.
Y'all
you can do
want
both.
to-
You got two for one.
Got two things to go to, man.
Yeah, pop by both
Friends
spots.
all weekend. And if you're not tapping in with us, then y'all better be tuned into Pop Austin Media.
Facts.
Okay. So on your way out, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Don't forget to follow the Truth Experiment on Instagram. Me at _TJ the DJ, Pop Austin Media, and she's a good girl.
She's a good girl podcast. Let's go, good
Okay.
girls.
She about to change it to Pop Austin Media Podcast or
Oh,
something,
my
because that's
word.
crazy.
You have to be
But-
nicer to me then.
Yes, this is the season finale of Let's Be Honest.
It's been awesome.
Shout out Truth Experiment, man. We
Shout out,
appreciate you.
Yes, what
Hella
a great
good
way to
vibes.
close the show. Thank you so much.
Love
Yes, we'll see y'all.
Much love.